Hello guys, I am Rutvik Mane from Paraguide, and today we will see how to store and fetch data from Firebase using a iOS app. So this video consists of two parts. In first we will see Firebase profile setting, and in second we will see how to use Firebase API references in our app. So first of all we need to hit this link in our browser, and then you can see the window like this. To start the Firebase, you need to create a Firebase account using your Gmail account. So after creating an account, just hit get started and you can see the window like this. Here you can add new project or you can see the existing projects. So I have created first demo project and I will click on it. After that you can see the Firebase dashboard, and Firebase will ask you what kind of app you want to add, whether iOS, Android or web app. So I will click this iOS app, and now it will ask you the bundle ID. So to add the bundle ID you need to create the one app in your Xcode. Here I already created an app in my Xcode. So I just copy the bundle ID from here and paste over it. There are two optional fields you can see here. One is app nickname and another is app store ID. So you can give any app nickname, and for app store ID it is useful for cloud messaging services and push notification services. Now just hit register app and the app is registered in a Firebase. So here you can see one download link, that is Google service info.plist file. This is a configuration file that Firebase provides. You need to download this file and you need to store this file in a root folder of your application. So I already downloaded that file and added in my Xcode project the Google service info.plist file. Now I'm cancelling this. Now just hit continue button. Now the next step is you need to add Firebase Sdk in your app. To do that you need to hit the pod init command in your terminal. Before going to hit, you need to check whether the pods are installed or not. To check whether pods are installed, just hit command pod / version and you will see the current version of the pod. If pods are not installed, you are not getting version. If you get the version, which means pod are already installed, and here you can see that my version is 1.2.1. To install a Firebase SDK, you need a version minimum 1.0. So after that, you need to go to your application path. I already there, so I add the command pod init. So this command will create a pod file in your project path. So here you can see the pod file is created in your project path. Now just open that pod file and you can see the setting like this. Here the, this command will tell you the iOS target. Here you can uncomment this command and set the iOS target. Now what we are going to do is we are going to insert two pods in this file. These are pod Firebase core, which provide the basic core functionality of Firebase like analytics and few other. And we need pod Firebase/database to add the data and retrieve the data from Firebase. To use this Firebase feature, you need to just copy these two lines and insert in this pod file and just save that file. And after that you need to hit this pod install command. Now go to terminal again and hit pod install. For first time it will take a little time to install the pods, but once you install the pods it will show you like this. It will also give you the warning regarding the target iOS version, as we haven't uncommented that line from pod files, so it may give the warning. And here you can see the warning that current iOS target is 10.10.3. Now I just clear this data. Now open your web browser and go to fourth step. Here you can see the initialization process and hit finish. Now here you can see your contact app is registered with Firebase, and you can use the different Firebase services from this Firebase dashboard. So to store the data, we are going to use this database service. So I just click over here and you can see currently I have null data. So I just minimize this and open my Xcode. Now first of all we need to create the connection with Firebase. To do that, open your app delegate file and import this and enter this code, import Firebase in your app delegate, and then add one line in your viewDid finish method, that fire app config, and hit run command. So after that, if everything is fine, you will see your app screen in your simulator. So it's compiling. Oh, and here it indicates, here it gives me one error, linker command fail error with exist code 1. So guys, this error comes after installation of a pod. So after installation of pod, you need to close this app and then again go to your project path. Here I am in my project path and open this contact app workspace, because this contains the setup for Firebase. Now you can see the pods are added in my project. So I just open my app delegate file here and see this import line code and then fire app config, and I just hit run. So now to store the data and retrieve the data from Firebase, you need to create some basic UI. I already created that for you, and here we go. Your app is open, which means that everything is fine and we configured the Firebase app successfully. Now we move towards the second part, to store the data in a Firebase and retrieve data from Firebase. So what we're going to do is we're going to add username or your friend's name and his contact number in this, and you can create a simple contact application. So for that I will show you the classes that I have already created for you. I have created this custom model classes which contain the username, mobile number and its initials. Then I have created custom cell here. I have created view controller and added basic view in here, and here are my app delegate files. So I will open the view controller.h file. Here just import the Firebase, or you can import Firebase database file. So you need to add one reference property to create the Firebase database reference. Here I added the property Firebase database reference. Now you need to point now the reference is created and you need to point the reference to the Firebase database. So I add this self reference Firebase database reference code in my viewDidLoad method. Now I add some initial setup for my UI view, and you can see, now open the simulator and you can see here, and just click on add button. Here just add. Now you have added and one field is open. Before that, you can see in our project part there is a null data. So what we are going to do, we're going to add the data here. You can do by two ways. You can add the children like this, or you can add childs from your Xcode project, which will give you a JSON tree. Now open your simulator, and I'm adding my name here, Rutvik Mane, and I will add one number and click enter. Now open the browser, and here you can see one entry is coming in this field. So you can see the immediate response from app is captured by the Firebase, and one entry is created in a Firebase database. So you can see here. Now we will see how we create this child and how we create this entry in Firebase. So I will go to the method add data to a Firebase user info. So first of all, we need to create one NS dictionary in which we have added the key name, and we have added our name, then mobile, and added mobile number. After that, we create a reference child name as contact, and here you can see child by auto id dot key. Here child by auto id is used to create the childs, and it will give you an at auto id, so there is no need for you to every time give a new id to your child. And you can see here NS dictionary child update. This will update the child in your Firebase. Now this is a code which you can use to store data in Firebase, and you can see the immediate response here. Now we want to retrieve this data in our app, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just hit this synchronization button, and you can see here that my name and number is added in the list, and this will come from straight from the database. So for that, you can check the how to fetch data from database. So here I can see the reference. I have given the reference child name and this observe single event type method, which is provided by Firebase to fetch the data from Firebase database. Now here is a one post dictionary and snapshot.value. Snapshot.value gives you the Firebase tree from it will snapshot.value give you the JSON tree of a Firebase, and you need to parse this JSON as per your dictionary, and here I parsed that dictionary and created that. So we can add some entries over here, and we can see how it will work. So I add 2-3 more names here. Added. Now one more. Here I already added. You can see, open your database from Firebase, and you can see that 2 more childs are created here. One is Vilas and one is for Rohit. And now open your app and just click here, and here we go. Here you can see the immediate response from Firebase that you can store and retrieve the data from Firebase. So guys, this is a very helpful tool that Google provided us. So if you like this video, please subscribe the Paraguide channel for more interesting videos like this. Thank you.